All right, we are rolling. Well, if you're watching this live, good morning, everybody. But when you do eventually get around to seeing it, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever. Um, been a minute, but I think our blog post was posted and emailed without incident, no flaws, knock on wood. And hopefully, you guys received that. And if you're not on that list and want to be, then by all means, let me know. I'll make sure you get signed up for it. And I think you can do that on our website as well. So let's get into what our blog post this time around is all about. And we do try to keep some of this content more interesting than just doing mortgage speak. I'm well aware that mortgages are not a sexy subject. In fact, we'd be hard pressed to find subjects that are more boring than mortgages, maybe tax law. Sorry, Dad. And 1920s baseball statistics. Again, sorry, Dad. I know those are a couple of things that you really don't find boring. In any case, the blog post this time around, and like most of these, when it's real estate related, I implore you, talk to your real estate agent, talk to a real estate agent, talk to a good real estate agent. If you don't have one, call me because we know quite a few. But the content this time around is about tenant home improvement projects that don't add value and what you can be doing instead. And I won't get into all those details. I'll just briefly mention the 10 that we talk about. Luxury kitchen upgrades. Yes, kitchen upgrades are huge. Going over the top, you might not see the return on the dollar you spend. Same with number two, over the top bathroom additions. That's a tough one. I think a lot of the problem I see with people doing remodels, and right now we are doing a ton of home improvement loans, home equity lines of credit, so that people can make improvements to their home. I'll bet at any given time we've got 10 or 20 clients working on those types of smaller loans for the purposes of home improvement stuff. Okay, number three, home office remodels. This one is tough. I see some really great home offices, lots of built-ins, desks, shelves, so on and so forth. But now you've basically committed that room to being an office. I think having flexibility for the long term is going to generate more value out of the property as a whole. Landscaping, there's another one where people can certainly get way over the top and don't need to be. It's the water features and intricate designs and so on and so forth. Try to keep in mind that you might not live in this house forever, that you would eventually want to sell it. Wall to wall carpeting. I'm not even going to get into that one other than to say I remember the house I grew up in, which is literally like across the street from my office here. The bathrooms were carpeted. Even the kids' bathroom, the secondary bedroom's bathroom was carpeted. Just gross. Number six, pool installations. I'd be willing to bet that I still have more clients that bought houses with pools and filled them in rather than clients who bought houses and installed pools. Now, some of that is unique to Denver. It's not a heavy pool environment. Colorado in general, we don't have a whole lot of swimming pools. They're unusable many months of the year, that kind of thing. So pool installations, invisible improvements. Now, this one's tough because when we're talking about valuations on a home, an appraisal in essence, does it have heat? Does it have water? Does it have power? Yes. Tick, tick, tick. We're checking off those boxes. So do understand that improving things like the furnace, the air conditioner, the electric panel, the water heater, etc., while they are going to improve those systems, aren't really going to add value to a property. You would lose value if it didn't have heat or water or power, obviously, but it's really kind of black and white. Yes, it has power. No, it doesn't. Yes, it has hot water. No, it doesn't. Making those kinds of improvements isn't really going to impact value all that much. Bold paint and decor choices. Wow. I have talked to a good number of real estate agents. One in particular I'm thinking of who's got a number of listings that are difficult to sell because of these kinds of things. And one of them in particular that really struck a chord with me was that there were very bold paint choices, which went really well with the decor. And then all the decor was removed and the paint looked atrocious without all of the furnishings that complemented that paint from room to room. And it was basically different in every room. So be cognizant about that stuff. Room conversions, this one's tough. Did we convert a garage into living space, into a bedroom? We see a lot of that, like up in the old U Hills neighborhood, those University Hills neighborhood, for those of you that aren't real familiar with Central Denver. That's a tough one. There may not be good value from room conversions. Another one I see a lot of that would actually hurt and not help the value. Well, two, I guess I could think of. One, converting another bedroom into a closet, the room that's adjacent to the master bedroom, for example, tearing down that wall, making it a closet, eliminating an additional bedroom, or having obsolete space, like adding a bunch of bedrooms in a basement where they don't need to be. Those are things to consider. And again, please talk to your real estate agent. And number 10, home gyms, hobby rooms. Yeah, you can convert a room into a gym or into a hobby space. I have one of my own. Well, sort of. It's not a separate room, I guess. But if we really go over the top like we would with any of these ideas, then we've limited that space, whether it's a home office or a hobby room or a home gym. If you put together a home gym that has full-length mirrors and ballet bars and so on and so forth, now it's pretty much a gym, and the room has to be modified in order to take it back to something that would be more multi-purpose. All right, that was a really long-winded post, but I did really like the subject. So thank you to you guys who are checking out the video, subscribe to the post, and our clients of ours, thank you for that patronage. I'm going to get off now because I have been ridiculously long-winded on this post, and we will see you guys next time.